How's it? Thank you for watching this video. I wanted to send this out to you. I'm John Kai, the Hawaii guy. We met at my open house. And I wanted to send you out this quick video to introduce myself so you have an idea of who I am. Now, during your visit to the open house, we had a brief moment together where we were able to build a little rapport, get some banter going, but there's a long way before we can actually build trust. And to build trust, you need to know who it is that you might be working with. So that's what this video is intended to do, is just introduce myself to you, give you a better feel for who I am and what my background is. As my slogan goes, John Kai, the Hawaii guy. I'm from Hawaii. I was born and raised in Hawaii, lived there for the better part of 50 years. I moved here 3 years ago after my divorce. And I chose Las Vegas because my parents have been here for about 8 years now. And I figured this is as good a place as any to get a fresh start. At least I have some connections, family, and home base, and I can reinvent myself. I mean, you know, obviously that's what people do when they come to Las Vegas. They reinvent themselves. So that's what I'm doing here. I am a real estate agent here in Las Vegas, and I'm gonna kick ass. And I want to represent you as a buyer's agent, and if you're looking to sell, as a seller's agent. So what's my background? Well, like I said, born and raised in Hawaii, lived there for the past 50 plus years. I have 2 sons, aged 33 and 31. I'm actually gonna be a grandfather in January, the first one. So my youngest son, who's 31, lives in LA with his wife, and they're expecting their first child, and he's the artist who created that work behind me there. I'll put his Instagram on the screen here so you can get an idea of who he is. My older son lives in San Francisco with his girlfriend. No babies yet, not married yet, but that's soon to come. So we're very excited about the growth of my family. I spent the better part of 20 plus years in the financial services industry. I was a financial advisor. I was a stockbroker. I had my own investment firm, and I represented clients on the Big Island, and I managed over $50 million of clients' assets at one time. I sold that practice, sold everything. Now here I am in Las Vegas as a real estate agent. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna include my most current resume with this video so you have an idea of who I am, because I've actually done quite a lot in Hawaii. Now that I'm here, I've been focusing on residential real estate, and I have an affinity towards the Henderson area. That was my first real introduction to Las Vegas outside of the Strip. Prior to coming to Las Vegas, like most people, my impression of Las Vegas was the Strip. But once you get to Las Vegas and you become a resident, you soon realize that, hey, Las Vegas is more than the Strip. And that's what I'm excited about. I'm excited to share the Las Vegas that I know with people that are moving into this county. I spent the last year and a half driving rideshare. And I did that because, you know, I was kind of depressed, and I needed to make sure that I wasn't just thinking about the negative stuff going on in my life all the time. So I figured that I'll drive, make a little bit of money, get that hustle going, and also, you know, just focus on providing the best service that I can to people that step into my car. And I am proud to say I'm ranked 4.96 after giving over 3,000 rides. And I have over 2,500 5-star rides. So, you know, that's a testimony to the level of service that you get from me on a small scale, just driving people around. Imagine what I will do for you as your real estate agent. That's the kind of level of service I will bring to our transaction and our relationship, or if you decide to work with me. The benefit of driving around on rideshare, one of the upshots is I got to learn Las Vegas really well and really quickly. I got the lay of the land because I've been all over this valley. I've been to the top of the Northwest, up in Centennial Hills. I've been to Boulder City on the other corner. I've been to Nellis. I've been to Mountain's Edge and Southern Highlands, and everything in between. In fact, I've been to some of the most sketchiest places in Las Vegas, and I got stories to tell you if you ever want to hear them. I mean, I've been to some ghettos that you don't even want to drive by, let alone drive by. I go into the ghetto to find the person I'm trying to pick up, which was a mistake, but I did it, and I learned, and I'll never do that again because that was scary. But that aside, the upshot of driving rideshare for Uber is I got to meet a lot of people here in Las Vegas. I got to know the lay of the land. I seen some neighborhoods that are just gorgeous. I write down the street names and put them in my notebook just for future reference. If I can help you and if you decide to work with me, I would really be honored by your decision, because I know there's a lot that goes into selecting a home, purchasing a home, and going through the whole process, let alone selling your home. I've done both over my lifetime. In Hawaii, I've bought and sold property. I've bought and sold investment property. I ran a very successful Airbnb. We were 5-star super hosts on the Big Island. And so I have a lot of experience with customer service, as well as what sells and what moves property in the real estate market. And I can apply that information to your transaction. Also, my financial background is going to be very handy for you. It's going to be very helpful. And I will bring that to the table as well. So again, that's my background. Again, I'm John Kai. I'm with Urban Nest Realty here in Las Vegas. And I'm happy to say that I now call Las Vegas my home. Will you join me and make Las Vegas your home? Aloha. Thank you.